Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you get your ex back. And welcome back, No Contact Army. Have you been living by our slogan, we don't react, we go into no contact? I certainly hope so. And if you too would like to join the No Contact Army, it's very easy. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and you're in. And if you would like to read the No Contact Army manual, go to nocontactsecrets.com, where you can read 2 free chapters before purchasing the book. The link is below. This week, I want to talk about whether no contact will work after multiple breakups. This is one of the questions that I get a lot, along with the question that people want to know is whether no contact will work if they didn't start doing it right away after the breakup. And of course, my answer is always a sarcastic one, or at least the answer I want to give, and that is, well, do you have a choice? I mean, what else are you going to do? You can't keep contacting them because eventually they'll block you on everything and maybe report you for harassment. So you really have no choice. But what you want to know is, will it work? Well, it really depends on the situation. So as usual, I have an email here from someone who did finally do no contact after multiple breakups. There's a little twist at the end, so I'll go through the email, read it, and then I will respond to the question. And be sure to listen to the end of the video because I'm going to let you know how to win a free coaching session from me. Okay, she says, in 2020, my boyfriend and I started breaking up here and there. I would always reach out for something that I left over there or find any reason to make contact. I was listening to your podcast, but not following the rules. What else is new? You guys want to make it hard on yourself? Go ahead. People say, oh, I was listening to you, but I didn't believe it. And then they had to learn the hard way that they finally saw that what they were doing, continuing to reach out, it wasn't working. I'm trying to save you time and energy. I'm telling you what works. I'm telling you what doesn't work. You don't want to believe me? Okay. You want to learn the hard way? It's your life. Notice how I'm trying to guilt you into finally doing no contact? Okay. So she says, I finally gave up trying to save the relationship, so when he left the last time, I let him go and went into no contact. Finally. I completely changed as a person. I wasn't focusing on him, but using no contact to focus on myself. Hit the gym, read some books, focus on me and my life. So why is it that most people hit the gym after the breakup? They read the books after the breakup. How about y'all work out during the breakup or during the relationship? Okay, like why are you waiting until after the breakup? Just an observation. I had grown and created boundaries for myself. A few weeks ago, he reached out and went a little crazy, calling and texting and begging. We love that now, don't we? The sad thing is, when I agreed to see him, I felt absolutely nothing. The power of no contact. When you start focusing on yourself, someone who isn't treating you right suddenly loses their appeal. It's like, wait a minute, I'm so focused on myself and I'm so happy. Why would I want to be with you? You kept breaking up with me. And she continues, I had grown and created boundaries for myself, that's right, and what I wanted in a partner. My issue with him was the lack of commitment and not following through. So she did send a picture of the two of them, and let's see, how do I put this nicely? She's very beautiful. He's not quite on her level, in my eyes. Okay, that's just my opinion. So it's crazy to me that he would not want a commitment with this girl and would not follow through. But that's what happens. Continuing on. When I met up with him, I had already made plans to go to Mexico with another guy. Nice. He begged me not to go. I love it that you told him you were going to Mexico with another guy. I love it. But I wasn't going to allow him to dictate my life with broken promises. Exactly. Thank God you did this. Thank God. So I went and I told him when I got back, if he wanted to talk, I would. You did it perfectly. That's exactly what I would have told you to do if you had asked me about it. And then she goes, I got back and he bought me a car. Bet you guys didn't expect that little twist. See what happens when you do no contact? You get a car, you get a car, you get a car. Where's my car? And it's a nice car too. She sent a picture. And she continues, well, he gave me the option for a commitment in an engagement ring or a commitment with a car. Okay, it's a little strange, but anyways, I figured if he loves me, I'll eventually get the ring, so I got my car. Well, that's what I would have chosen, exactly, because since he had broken up with you multiple times before, who's to say he wouldn't do it again? So at least get the car, get something out of it. So I love it that you took the car. I want to say thank you for what you do. No contact really does work, whether it's to move on or get your ex back. Absolutely. If you don't get your ex back, you get yourself back. So you want to know the answer to the question I asked at the beginning, and does it work after multiple contacts or multiple breakups? Obviously, in this case, it did, because when there are multiple breakups, often they are fake breakups. People don't know how to communicate and sit down and have the difficult conversations, and it's just so much easier to just say, okay, it's over, I'm breaking up with you, goodbye, right? It's a lot easier to do that than to just sit down and figure everything out. However, you hurt the relationship when you constantly choose to break up rather than discuss things. And so luckily she finally smartened up, because he knew she was going to keep reaching out because she had done it in the past. So what incentive did he have to A, stop breaking up with her, B, make a commitment, C, follow through? There was absolutely no incentive for him. So why would he do it? It's just human nature. It's just human psychology. If someone doesn't have a good reason for changing, they're not going to change. But finally, after the multiple breakups, when she finally gave him a good reason to change, when she showed him that she was moving on, she was going off with another guy, then he realized, okay, I better do something here, because otherwise I'm going to lose her. So often when you want to make a change in a relationship, it's not about what you say to the person, it's about your actions. You got to show them through your actions, because she could have stayed there and said, well, I really don't like it that you never follow through, or you rarely follow through, or there's no commitment. She could have just stayed there and nagged and been unhappy, but instead she did no contact. She moved on. She showed him there was someone else in the picture, and that's when he knew he had to make a choice. And luckily they're back together, and congratulations on the car again. So my question for you, the listener, is what would you have done? Would you have taken the car or the ring? Now, obviously, if you're a guy, you're probably not going to get a ring, but what would be the equivalent of a ring for a guy? I don't know. So would you have taken the car or the ring or its equivalent? And in terms of the free coaching session, I am currently giving away a free coaching session with every video that I post. And all you have to do is like this video and comment with either I'd like a coaching session or a brief comment about your situation, and then say I'd like a coaching session. And also you have to be subscribed to the page. And then I will choose one winner 24 hours after this video is posted. So if you comment on hour 25, as I've seen people do, I unfortunately can't pick you because I will have already picked a winner by then. And in the meantime, if you would like my help personally to get your ex back, go to theartoflove.net. The direct link is below. If this video has been helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. If you're listening to this as a podcast, please rate and review. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.